Previously on When Calls the Hearth.
Virginia Woolf is doing a reading in Union City tomorrow night. Would you be my guest? So there's a cash flow problem?
No, not at all.
But if there was a problem, as your partner, I have a right to know.
Minority partner, and I'm telling you now that there isn't a problem.
Guess you heard about Elizabeth and Lucas.
They're free to do whatever they want.
That doesn't bother you then?
Of course not. Why would it bother me?
You know, it's a big step moving into someone else's home. Maybe he's put you and this place on a pedestal.
While we're here, I want to make it our house. Never mind about Lucas and Nathan. What do you want to do?
Life is always full of surprises. It was certainly a surprise when Lucas invited me to Union City to hear a reading by Virginia Woolf. Always the perfect gentleman, he drove us through the beautiful countryside. We went to the theater and had a lovely meal. Talk about a whirlwind weekend. I could say that this trip had no impact on Nathan, but I don't think that's true.
Hi.
He's good at hiding his feelings, but I sense a shift in him. Any single woman would be lucky to have either man as a potential suitor, and I find myself genuinely torn. Still, I don't want to hurt one or the other. For now, all I can do is be honest with both of them.
Is everything all right, sweetheart?
No, actually, it's not.
What is it? What's wrong? Are you feeling all right?
Never better.
What's the matter?
Well, I was thinking about it, and I still owe you an anniversary trip.
It's hardly a problem.
No, a promise is a promise.
Well, you're very busy. I understand.
Yes, I have been busy, but things have slowed down. So, in 1 month, we are going to Los Angeles. What?
Hey, we already had tickets to Los Angeles, and we gave them to Clara and Jesse.
Not this time.
All right. Well, I won't hold my breath.
Hey,
Why on earth would I think that this time is going to be any different?
because this time we have to be in Los Angeles to catch our cruise to Santiago, Chile.
Cruise?
At which point we will continue on around the Horn to Rio de Janeiro.
Rio?
And finally, to New York City.
Oh, Lee Coulter, don't you dare play with my emotions like this.
Sweetheart, I am so sorry that none of the other trips worked out. But this time, we're going.
Really?
Really.
Oh, yeah, well, don't throw your back
Hi.
out. We have a trip to go on.
I think we should have a talk.
About?
Our financials. If there's a problem, I would like to know about it.
Well, if there was a problem, then I would let you know.
Would you? Why did you take over the books from Mike?
What is it that you're asking me?
I would like to see the ledger.
I am under no obligation to show you that.
I'm your partner.
I have the final say over the operations of this company, and you knew full well when you invested.
Do I need to remind you that without my money, none of this would exist? No bank would touch you with a 10-foot pole. I have a right to know our company's financial situation. Are you going to show me the ledger or not?
If there's nothing else, I'm very busy and have work to do.
don't forget, tomorrow is this side of the classroom's turn to go on the field trip. It was fun last week. Yes, it's a fun way to learn, isn't it?
Now it's our turn.
Now remember, you need to return your permission slips or you will be in school tomorrow.
Wait, does that mean the rest of us have class tomorrow?
Yes, Dr. Shepard has agreed to be your substitute teacher.
Dr. Shepard?
Mm-hmm. Who better than him to give you a science lesson?
Science? I was kind of hoping we'd have the day off.
Oh, well, your hope did not pan out. Class dismissed.
Hope my mom lets me go.
I'm sure my uncle will let me.
And don't forget to wear a warm jacket and bring your lunch.
I hope we see a bear.
No, Opal, you do not.
Just a little one?
Where there's a little one, there's bound to be a bigger one. Besides, bears usually live up in the higher forest, and we're just going to the lower woods.
They gotta bring a hammer.
Hey, boy.
Uncle Nathan, I need you to sign my permission slip. We're going on a field trip.
Oh, what kind of field trip?
Into the woods to learn about the various plants and trees in the region.
And hopefully see some wild animals.
How far are you going?
Just up to Simon's Pass. We'll get an early start and be back before sunset.
That sounds like fun. Ready to go?
Bye, Mrs. Thornton.
Bye.
Hey there.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Carson.
I hear you're going to be our substitute tomorrow.
That's right. It's gonna be fun.
With science?
Yeah, sure. What? You don't think so?
Not as fun as baseball.
We'll see about that.
I'm sorry about that.
That's okay. Is now a good time to go over tomorrow's schedule?
Perfect. Let's go inside.
Anything else I can get for you, Mike?
Tab? I didn't get paid on Friday. Henry said he was a little behind.
How far behind?
Well, I don't know.
It's gone on long enough.
Well, I didn't mean to stir up any trouble.
No, you didn't. I appreciate you telling me. I'll get that tab started for you. I'm gonna need to take a look at my ledger, if you don't mind.
Thank you for a lovely weekend.
These look delicious, but not necessary.
Lucas, you paid for the tickets, the dinner, and the hotel rooms. The very least I can do is bake you some cookies.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I actually have something for you, too.
Lucas. You got Virginia Woolf's autograph? Is this what took you so long when you were getting snacks at the reading?
Guilty. I actually wanted to give it to you yesterday, but I thought it should be bound in something more special. Thus, the leather cover.
It's very beautiful. Thank you. Oh, I guess I should be going. I have a busy day tomorrow.
It's cool.
Actually, we're taking a field trip into the woods.
Have a wonderful time.
Thank you. And thank you.
Okay, keep them closed.
Can I open them yet?
No. Okay.
No.
What's the occasion?
Do I need one? I'm still trying to get a hang of this whole marriage thing.
No. No occasion needed. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it gets even better. Hold on.
Only favorite grilled cheese.
Love me? Champagne for the lady?
Yes, please.
How was your day?
It was good. Busy, but this makes up for everything.
A toast.
Oh.
To married life.
To married life.
You hungry?
Yes, please.
Oh, did I tell you? Lee's gonna let me manage my own timber block.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm going timber cruising tomorrow.
Timber what?
It's where you survey and measure the timber.
That's great, sweetie.
There's one downside.
Oh.
I have to wake up at 5 a.m. I know, I'm sorry. I'll try to be quiet.
No, it's okay. I'll get up early and make you some breakfast and pack you a lunch.
You don't have to do that.
I like doing nice things for my husband.
Look, that one instead. And what about this one? Yeah? Thinks like he's gonna be a builder just like his daddy was. He's definitely getting the hang of this.
We will be gone all day, so if there's any emergency, just...
I'll go to Mrs. Coulter.
Thank you. Be a good boy for Laura. We should be home by 5.
Bye. Bye. Uh-oh. Whoa!
Good boy. That's a good boy. Thank you for the kisses. Yes, thank you. Oh, nice duck.
Oh.
Good morning.
Hi.
After you left, I remembered that I have a pair of binoculars. And I thought that you might like to take them with you on your outing.
Lucas. Thank you. The children will love these. Wow, you can really see so far. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye. You know, Mr. Bouchard lent us some binoculars. Would you like to try them?
Sure, I would.
Boys, don't go too far. I promised your parents I'd get you home safely.
All right, here you are.
Wow.
You can see all the way up to the forest.
I found an arrowhead.
Oh my goodness. Oh, wow, Emily.
Isn't it beautiful?
It's lovely. You know, many consider an arrowhead to be a work of art. I can see why.
How did they make it?
Well, they would take a hard stone like flint, and with another stone, they would strike it over and over and over again until it got much thinner and smaller and in the shape of an
Arrow?
Yes.
How old is it?
Oh, there's no way to know for sure. Could be 100 years old, maybe more.
Wow. You found real buried treasure.
You're so lucky.
Maybe you should have Mrs. Thornton hold on to it for you.
I can take care of it.
All right, everyone, let's keep going.
Good morning.
Good morning, Dr. Shepherd.
First thing I want you to do is draw me a picture of a heart real fast and hold it up. Okay, those are all very nice representations of our hearts. And they're also all very wrong. This is what a real heart looks like. Now, I'm sure Mrs. Thornton has told you that the heart is an organ, but did you know that it's made from muscle? Let me see your muscles. Yeah, and it's also one of the most important organs that we have. It's located right here, on the left side, just behind the breastbone, also known as the sternum. Any questions? Yes, Timmy.
You said this was going to be as fun as baseball.
Right. Well, it's still early. Give me time. You're gonna like this. The heart has 4 chambers, the left and the right atrium, and the left and the right ventricle.
You think we at least see beaver?
What's wrong? There's a wolf. You saw one?
In the woods,
Over there.
Let me see those binoculars. Robert,
You should have seen the looks on your faces.
it isn't funny to scare people. You should really apologize.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Maybe it's for the best we haven't seen any real wild animals. Let's go.
What are you doing?
Hey, Nathan. Just switching out a bulb. Tail light burnt out.
You know a lot about cars?
Don't let this fool you. Yeah, this is about the extent of my automotive prowess. Anything more than this, and I gotta take it to a mechanic.
How did you learn how to drive?
My father was a traveling salesman, and he had this little runabout. Back then, the steering wheel was a stick. Now, that was a fun car to drive. And I guess that was the beginning of my fascination with cars.
Is it hard to learn how to drive?
No, not at all. Why, you thinking about it?
Oh, I don't know. It's not like I have much use for it.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, I guess you never know.
Look, I'd be more than happy to teach you if you want.
Really?
Absolutely.
Sorry to interrupt. But I thought you should know, Jesse hasn't checked in yet.
Really? You should have checked in an hour ago.
Yeah, and I hear the winds are starting to pick up on the mountain. More than likely, he just hunkered down.
Yeah, we lost track of time.
All the same, I was thinking I'd go look for him.
No. I'll take the car. You go to the office, wait by the phone in case they call from the mill. Thanks, Kurt.
What's all this about the wind?
Well, the winds can be pretty dangerous up on that mountain.
Elizabeth's up there with the kids. She's doing a field trip. I better go make sure they're okay.
Okay, all right.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna get our heart rates up. Let's start with squats. Follow me. 1, 2, 4. Keep going. A little faster. Good. That's right. Now running in place. Pump your arms. High knees. Yeah. What's next? Star jumps. A little faster. And stop. All right, put your hand on your neck. And now, when I say start, I want you to do the math and figure out your heart rate.
Oh, now it's science and math?
How would you like to listen for your heartbeat instead of your heart rate?
How?
With this.
Sure.
Put these in your ears. Bring this right up to your heart on the left side. Do you hear that? Yeah? Okay. All right. Begin counting now.
That's a fern. That's one of the oldest species of plants in the woods.
Mrs. Thornton, look at this beautiful flower I found. What kind is it?
That's called a coneflower. And if you dry out the petals, you can make a wonderful tea.
Really? I better go get some more.
Robert, would you please help me with the blanket? Children, it's time to get going.
Aw, already.
Well, the wind is picking up.
It's not that bad.
Still, better safe than sorry.
Clara, did you order these? Oh, yes. Mrs. Anderson asked me to sew some baby clothes for her. Well, this one's sweet. Oh, I wanted to practice making little dresses. Oh, I mean, I don't know when it's going to happen, but I hope it does. You and Jesse will make wonderful parents someday. Thank you. You don't think that I'm jinxing myself, do you? No, of course not. One can never be too prepared for motherhood.
Lucas?
Judge,
Oh, this sounds like an official visit.
I need your help.
What's the problem?
Henry is refusing to show me our accounting books. Now, it's one thing for my money to be held up, but I'm hearing he's late paying our employees.
You think there's foul play?
I don't know, but that's what I want to find out.
Well, you'll have to file a complaint. Then I'll have to determine if you're entitled to see the books.
I am. Here's our partnership agreement.
Well, you'll still have to file your complaint. I'll read this over, and if you're right, you'll have your subpoena.
Thank you. What happens if Henry still doesn't want to turn them over?
Well, then I'd hold him in contempt, which could mean jail time for him.
Does it have to go that far?
Once you start the wheels of justice turning, it's out of your hands and into mine.
All right, everyone, it's too dangerous to head home now. We'll have to find a place where we can wait things out. Now, I know where to go, but I need all of you to hold hands, and whatever you do, do not let go. You're going to be all right. I won't let anything happen to you. Everyone grab hands. Let's go.
Oh, I'll be with you in just a minute, Florence.
Oh, I'm not here to shop. I wanted to see if you'd heard any more on Jesse.
What about Jesse?
No one told you?
No. What's going on?
Jesse didn't check in when he was supposed to.
So Lee drove up to the mountain to try and find him, but that was some time ago now.
Lee would have called me if there was anything wrong. Where did you hear this?
I heard Lee and Nathan talking. I should get back to the switchboard. If I hear anything, I'll let you know right away.
I'm sure Jesse just got busy and lost track of time. It's a big mountain. Why, they're probably already on their way home.
Thanks, everyone. Hope you learned something today. Mrs. Thornton will be back tomorrow, so bundle up. It's starting to get windy. Here you go, Timmy.
Thanks. Dr. Shepard, it wasn't quite baseball, but it was fun.
Hello? Any word from them? Do we know the conditions up there? Okay. Let me know if you hear anything.
What is it?
No word yet.
What about the conditions?
It's windy.
How bad, Kurt? Kurt, answer her, please.
I'm told it's bad and getting worse. But I really don't think there's any reason to worry. I'm sure Lee and Jesse are just holed up somewhere, waiting out the winds.
It's over there!
What are you doing? I forgot my arrowhead. It's not important. It is. I'll be right back. Emily! Mrs. Thornton!
Emily, what is it?
It's Emily. She let go. She went back to get her arrowhead.
Let's get all of you into the hunting cabin and then I'll go after her. Come on, inside. Let's go.
Elizabeth! Is everyone all right?
No, Emily ran off for something. I have to go back for her.
No, you stay with the kids in the cabin. I'll get Emily.
She probably went to the clearing for her basket. She found an arrowhead.
Okay, here. Take Newton. This wind will spook him.
Henry?
Lucas, I'm busy.
So am I. So let's get right to it. If you don't produce the books, I'm going to get them with a court order.
You're going to file an action against me.
I've spoken to Bill. I've filled out the paperwork. It's just a matter of filing it.
You know you'd be crossing a line that could not be uncrossed.
Then don't force my hand. Just hand over Gown Petroleum's books.
Why don't you trust me?
Why don't you trust me? You have 24 hours to produce the ledgers.
Or
be ready to be held in contempt.
it appears as if that's already happened.
I'm worried about Emily.
Your uncle will find her.
How could you just let her go?
I didn't.
Robert, it's not her fault.
I'm scared.
Oh, Opal, I know. But listen, we are okay in here.
You sure?
Well, we're safer in here than we are out there.
What about Uncle Nathan?
He'll be back soon. With Emily. They will both be all right.
Nathan's gone. I need your help.
What is it?
Jesse didn't check in after doing some work up on the mountain. Lee went looking for him, and he hasn't come back yet.
Well, there could be a good explanation.
I just spoke with Kurt. He's worried.
Okay.
This is the area that Jesse was working in.
There are a lot of trails up there. I'll assemble a search party.
I think Kurt and some of the other mill workers would be willing to help out.
How's Clara?
She'll be a lot better once you find her husband.
Of course. We'll head up there right away.
Thank you, Bill.
We'll find him.
Emily! Emily! Emily!
Clara, what are you doing? I'm going to go look for Jesse. Bill has a search party. They're already headed up there. It's a big mountain. They're going to need help. Clara. I can't just stay here and do nothing. He's my husband. Yeah, the wind isn't bad here, but it can be much worse up on the mountain. Which is exactly why I have to go out and find him. All right, move over. I'm gonna drive. Here we go.
Mrs. Thornton! Mrs. Thornton, where are you?
Emily!
Mrs. Thornton!
I'm going outside.
No, Mrs. Thornton.
I won't be gone long, but I need you all to promise to stay in here. Do you promise? Robert, you're in charge while I'm out.
Okay, Mrs. Thornton.
Emily! Nathan! Emily, where are you? Mrs. Thornton! Emily, keep calling! Mrs. Thornton, I'm over here! We're coming.
You're okay.
When are we going home?
When it's safe to do so.
Here comes Constable Grant.
Okay, the wind's died down enough for us to head back.
Finally.
But before we go, I want all of you to take your canteens and fill them up at the well, okay? Hey, here you go.
Thanks. It's safe now.
You okay? The path that you took up here is pretty much impassable, but I found another way home.
Thank you. And thank you for earlier.
You're not hurt or anything, are you?
No, I'm fine. You?
I'm fine.
What's wrong?
There's nothing.
If there's something on your mind, please just say it.
Okay, how about this? How about today you put both our lives in danger? How about it wasn't smart for you to go out after Emily under those conditions?
I take it back. Whatever's on your mind, just keep it to yourself.
Elizabeth, what were you thinking?
I was thinking that I heard Emily and I wasn't just going to leave her out there.
I told you I would get her.
But you didn't. I did.
With my help.
If I hadn't have gotten to her, she might have died.
You both could have died.
What is this really about?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna put this as simple as I can, okay? My focus is on two things. Raising Allie and keeping this town safe. And today, both of those were put into jeopardy. So please, in the future, just let me do my job.
Lee! Jesse! Lee! Jesse!
Faith's in Chicago, and they call that the Windy City.
I've been there, and I can tell you it's nothing like what we just went through.
Any sign of them?
No sign.
No.
Well, we passed by Lee's car about a mile back. The road was blocked by a fallen tree.
We must have continued to look for Jesse on foot then.
Well, with this wind, they couldn't have gotten too far. If you see one of them, fire a shot out. Let everybody know. Understood?
Yep.
Yeah.
Clara, it's gonna be all right. Clara? First Peter and now Jesse. Don't think like that. I can't go through it again, Rosemary. You won't have to. Think positive. We're going to find both of them perfectly healthy. You'll see. And when we do we hug them or scold them? I plan to do both. All right. Here we go. This way. Jesse! Lee! Hi, did you have a fun field trip?
What? Robert will tell you all about it. Won't you, Robert? Thank you. All right, everyone. School is over for the day. I'll walk the two of you home, and I'll see the rest of you tomorrow. Bye. Here you go.
Listen,
Constable Grant, have you heard?
Heard what?
Bill's got a search party out looking for Lee and Jesse. They're missing. Missing? In the woods. Well, do Rosemary and Clara know? I told them.
What area is Bill looking at?
The men at Lee's Mill will know.
I have to go.
I know.
Whoa! Hi, Mrs. Thornton.
Mommy.
Hi, Laura. There you are, sweetheart. Oh. Oh.
Something wrong?
No. I'm fine now.
Whoa, whoa. I don't have a good feeling about this, Rosemary. Lee and Jesse both know the woods. Jesse! I think that means they found someone. All right, come on, come on. There you go. Whoa, whoa. That's Jesse's wagon. Jesse! I was so worried
I'm
about
sorry. I tried to get back as soon as I could, but the tree fell down. It was blocking everything.
I love you.
I love you too.
I told you everything would be all right. Where's Lee? Jesse? Where's Lee? Lee.
He's still breathing. It's ragged and faint, but I hear a heartbeat. We need to get to the infirmary. Rosemary, you'll ride with me in the wagon.
Are they still not home?
No.
I'm sure they'll be back soon.
I guess I'll just start dinner.
Bubby.
Horsey.
That's probably Mrs. Coulter.
What happened? Lucas.
Jesse couldn't get his wagon back because of a downed tree. It blocked the trail. Lee arrived. They were sawing it together. The tree gave way and Lee fell. He hit his head.
Any word on Lee?
No, nothing yet.
Excuse me. How's Lee?
His vital signs have improved slightly.
But you don't know if he's going to be okay.
He suffered a major head injury. I'm hoping for the best.
Rosemary, what can I do?
You could comfort Jesse. He feels terrible.
He's got Clara with him.
Please. For me.
I still can't believe this is happening. Poor Rosemary.
Lee's a strong fella. He'll pull through. We've got a good doctor in there to support everybody here. We'll get through this.
I just wish there was something I could do.
You can join us if you want. We're holding a candlelight vigil for Lee.
Who's holding it?
All his men.
Any change?
You okay?
It's my fault.
You can't control the weather, Jesse.
I should have left as soon as the winds picked up. If I hadn't waited so long, none of this would have happened. It should be me lying in there, not Lee.
Don't say that.
Jesse, Rosemary doesn't blame you. She's worried about you.
Worried about me.
Carson. You are going to use all your medical know-how. Everything you have ever learned to heal my husband. Do you hear me?
I hear you, Rosemary.
He is my life.
I know.